Hello everybody, Commander Bricks here. I'm so glad to see you guys here back at another video. Now we all know that the official release of the long-awaited Marvel CMF collection is right in the corner. And you guys know that I already have Wanda and Sylvie. But I really wanted to make some villains because that's something the minifigure series lacks. So I searched all over my parts collection and I was able to make two villains from the Disney Plus shows. And they are Agatha Harkness and He Who Remains, or Kang. So in this video I'll show you how to build them. Let's get right into it. So for Agatha's legs we'll be using these dark blue legs. These ones have a little bit of printing, as you can see, but you can always use just some regular non-printed ones and there would be no problem. There's also a skirt piece exclusive from the Build a Minifigures stations in the LEGO stores. That piece is a little bit rare, but if you have it, you can definitely use it because that one fits perfectly with this minifigure. For the torso, we're also using dark blue. This torso is from the Kendo Fighter from the CMF Series 15. But as I said, you can always use just some regular non-printed dark blue torso, because in the show we don't really get to see too much detail there. There's just like some wrinkles. But if you do have some other printed torso in dark blue, you can definitely use it. Now let's move on with the cloth pieces. And they are something that both of these minifigures share, as you could see earlier. The first cloth piece is from Kingsley Shacklebolt of the Harry Potter minifigure series 2. I think you can still find these in some stores. It shouldn't be too complicated to get. This cloth piece is double-sided, so we'll be using the dark blue side, as you would expect. And to top it off, we'll be using a dark purple cape. I got mine from a Magneto minifigure, I believe from the Mighty Micros series. Those little sets with the little funny marble minifigures. And as you could see, this is the spongy fabric. I would definitely recommend this one over the papery capes that tend to crinkle, and even more in this case I will be putting a long hair piece. Now this is probably the most important part of this minifigure, and it's the head. I'm using the head of Bellatrix Lestrange, also from the Harry Potter CMF Series 2. Now I think this one is the best choice for this minifigure, but I'll leave here some other ones you can use and that are pretty similar. For the hair piece, I'm using this one from the 2010 Hermione minifigure. This one works fine, but there is one hairpiece that fits her perfectly. That hairpiece recently came in the new Seinfeld sitcom set. And it's just perfectly, because that one is dark brown. And it's just so accurate for this minifigure in particular. I do also have this dark brown hairpiece. This one is from the Endor Leia minifigure from the Ewok Village, but I got this hairpiece off from the Build a Minifigure station, also from the LEGO stores. So this one isn't really too accurate, but you can still use it. I'll leave on screen some other hairpieces that could fit her pretty good. Now lastly, the accessories. For the accessories, we'll give her these two purple printed dish pieces. They look absolutely amazing. I also got these from the Magneto minifigure from the Mighty Micros. And now it's complete. Agatha Harkness in LEGO form. Tell me what do you think about this one in the comments below. Now let's move on with He Who Remains, or Kang the Conqueror, as seen on the Loki series. For the legs, I'm using these olive green legs with the round hip piece. These are from the Malakili minifigure from the Star Wars Episode 6. These look just fine. There are dual molded ones that only came in the LEGO Ideas Fishing House, but those are harder to get. And also from the 2018 LEGO Avengers Bricktober minifigure pack with the Bucky minifigure, but that minifigure is also a bit rare. Feel free to use the ones you have in your collection. It doesn't really have to be this color, but I just do it for accuracy purposes. For the torso, we are using this one from the 2010 Professor Minerva McGonagall minifigure, and the arms from the Kingsley Shacklebolt minifigure. Now it's time for a pro tip. Maybe you know this one or not, but as you can see, I was able to remove just one arm from the torso, and it sadly broke. So I wouldn't recommend you to take apart torsos from old minifigures, cause this can happen. And as I said earlier, the cloth pieces are the same. For the head, we are using the one from the Carl Mordo minifigure from the 2016 Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum set. But there are many options that I'll leave you here on screen that you can use to represent the face of Kang in Lego form. For the hair piece, we're using the same exact one from the Carl Mordo minifigure. And lastly, for the accessories, you can either give him a green apple, some bugs, or a round tile that represents that like gadget he uses in the show. And we are done. Now Wanda and Sylvie have someone to fight with. These photos are from my Instagram at @CommanderBricks, so definitely go check them out and leave me a like if you wish. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in again. I love you guys, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.